Let's talk about Linux for a while before getting started with the technical tutorial, right? It's an open source operating system modeled around Unix. Now, keep this one thing in mind that Mac OS is also modeled around Unix. So, there will be many similarities between these two operating systems, that is Linux and Mac OS, right? So, and if you keep on progressing till the end of this tutorial, you will discover those similarities eventually. Okay, and the second point is that Linux comes in many flavors. Some of the famous flavors are Ubuntu, Fedora and Linux Mint. I use Ubuntu. It's a very famous Linux flavor which is installed on millions of computers around the world. So let's get started with Ubuntu Linux flavor. Now this is a Unity Dash. Unity is a desktop manager which comes by default in Ubuntu. Now click on it and you can see these many files and programs here. It shows you applications, files, videos, music files and photos, right? So gedit is the default text editor for Ubuntu systems. Click on it and it is just similar to what we saw on our Windows tutorial. Now you can start writing. As soon as you are done with your text, just navigate to the upper left corner of the screen and you will get to see this menu. Now click on File and press Save. It is just as similar to Windows. Press Save and navigate to the destination. Let's go to Documents, create a new folder and name that folder as Docs. Press Enter and as you can see that it has been already selected for us. Now name our file as first dot. Now on Ubuntu systems you don't have to give any extension because that is how Linux works. You don't have to specify any extension and files can exist without extensions in Unix systems. So we are going to name it as first without any extension. And as you can see that there are certain settings and we don't have to worry about those settings as of now, and just press Save and our file is saved at this particular location, that is document/docs. Now close this editor. Now try to get back to that file again. This is a file browser on Ubuntu systems. Click on it. So these are all the files. Now go to Documents, then Docs, and here it is. This is the file we have saved, right? And then click on it and bam, this is the text file we have saved earlier and it is there, right? So that is all about how you can write and save files using default text editor and go around searching that file and opening it. Now let's install Java on our system so that we can start writing actual programs and start with the developer journey, right? To install programs on Ubuntu, we primarily use command prompts. Now if you have been through the Windows tutorial, you must be aware of command prompts, right? If you are not, worry not. I am going to tell you again. Command prompts, text based interface where you write text commands and the computer does things based on the commands you input, right? So this is the command prompt. We call it bash in Ubuntu systems, but it is a command prompt, right? So let me just show you how you can open this command prompt. Go to Unity Dash again, press and write terminal and click on it. So here it is. It is your command prompt. Now to navigate around the file using command prompt, we have certain commands, like to list all of the files in your home folder, you write ls command, ls list command. So these are all files which are present in my home folder. Home folder is the folder where all of your files are located, right? There are some system folders as well, but we are not going to talk about it. This is the default folder which your desktop session will log into, right? It is the same folder as this folder. So as you can see side by side, ls print all of this list, and this list is similar to the folders that are present here. So it is the text representation of this. It's a GUI based representation, it's a text based representation, right? Now if we have to search our file using command prompts, we have to use some commands like change directory cd to, and we are going to use tilde backslash document. If you are going to press tab, it is going to be auto completed because doc is the pattern we have entered, and if it can find anything related or starting with the pattern doc, it will auto complete. So let's press tab here in document, and it has auto completed the documents folder for us. Now inside the document folder we created that doc folder, right? Docs folder. So press tab again and it has already auto completed. So and press enter again. Okay, now to list the content of this directory, press ls again, ls, and as you can see that our file is right there. Okay, and to open this file you can write the name of the program gedit inside command prompt space and the name of your file, and press tab again to auto complete it and press enter, and bam, you are back to your file using command prompt. Now close this file. Now we are going to install Java on our system so that we can start writing actual programs. Okay, so to install any software in Ubuntu, there is a utility bundled with the operating system. It is known as APT. APT is a package manager, or you can say the app store for Ubuntu systems. So we are going to use that APT package manager to install Java files. Now we are going to install OpenJDK, which is a open source implementation of Java on this system. Now there are two implementations of Java. One is OpenJDK and the other one is the implementation provided by Oracle, which we have installed on our Windows development machine. But as installing Oracle's implementation of Java on Ubuntu system is not so straightforward, we are going to install OpenJDK on our Ubuntu system just for the sake of avoiding complexity in this tutorial, right? So let's try to install Java sudo, that is to allow the system to make changes to my file system so that it can save some file and it can manipulate some file. Okay, apt install pk, and it is asking for password. Now I have to enter my password and it is unable to find that package. Okay, so here is the command to search OpenJDK sorting. Okay, so these are all the implementations that is present on Ubuntu's app store, which we can install. So as you can see here that OpenJDK-8-JDK, and that is present. Okay, so we are going to install this one. Now if you are going to press the up arrow key, you can repeat, you can scroll through the previous commands. So I'm going to press the up arrow key one time and it is going to present me with the previous command. Now I am going to start writing after that particular command, and just JDK, enter. Okay, so let's try to install this package. Okay, now it has successfully found the package and it is ready to install. Now it is telling you that it is going to download 41.5 MBs and it will take 168 MB of additional disk space. So to allow the system to make that changes, press caps Y and press enter and it is going to take a while to install the software. And we are done, right? So let's try that whether our system can find the latest software or not. So let's try Java first. It is there. Let's try Java C. Okay, it is there as well. So our system is able to find Java files. And let's see the version. So it is telling you that OpenJDK 1.8, that's what we have installed, right? Let's also check Java C version. Java C 1.8. So let's write a simple program and try to compile and run it. Now as you can see that we are already in our docs directory, we are going to create a file here. So again, open up the text editor and name the file as hello.java. Again, write the similar program as we have written in Windows tutorial. Now again, if you don't know Java, please don't be worried. We are going to talk more about Java in my later videos. And don't close it. We might need to change something in case some error occurs, and just minimize this file using this hyphen button, or you can say minus button, minimize button, whatever. Okay, it is not going to be minimized. We have to close it so that we can get back to our command prompt. Okay, now write java c and hello autocomplete using tab key and press enter. Okay, so as it has not produced any kind of error or warning, so our Java program has compiled successfully, and we can see .class file in this particular directory. Okay, so there are two ways to see it. You can use the GUI way and navigate to documents, docs, and you can see that hello.class has been created. Or you can use the console itself and write ls, and as you can see here that hello.class is there. Okay, now you can try running the software or the hello executable program using Java command. So write Java space hello and press tab to autocomplete it. Now in Ubuntu systems, it will it will try to smartly resolve hello without appending .class, like Windows operating system, it was appending .class when we press tab, right? So it's a win-win situation for us, right? And press enter, and as you can see here that it has produced the output hello world. So we can conclude that we have successfully set up our machine for some real world Java development, and with that we have reached to the conclusion of our basic primer about using Linux for development purposes. Now let's head over to the Mac operating system.